Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lachi and my Muslim name is Dana. I've been here for 12 years, but I just recently embraced Islam. 6 months ago, I did. And it's not really intentional, it's not even planned, it just happened. I was in one of the park in Andalus because I live there, nearby. So me and my friend is attending one of the Filipino community food festival, and there is a tent, sorry. There's a dawa tent that there's one brother who's talking and teaching about Islam. I heard him say that Isa, peace be upon him, didn't die in the cross. I mean, being born in a different religion, I was really into Bible because I was born to it. And I was thinking, what is this guy saying? I mean, I will actually say that it bothers me because everybody knows Jesus died on the cross, even in my own religion. So it just bothers me. And I found myself sitting there at the Dawa chair listening, and somehow the more he talks, the more something was opening within me, in my heart and in my eyes. And I was like, what is that feeling that I'm feeling right now? I don't like it. I mean, I try to deny it. But then with all the confusions and questions in my mind, after listening to him for like maybe 3 hours, I am a very stubborn person. I get, bored easily. But that time, I don't know, I was stuck on the chair. So I did my shahada, I accepted. I tried to deny it on that moment, but I can't. There's something that's just, I could not fight. So with all the confusions and questions in my mind, I did my shahada. And when I go home, I just said, what just happened, And recently, my first Ramadan, I am reading the Quran, and I stumbled upon the answers that I've been looking for. I read one of the surahs, Surah Al-Qasas, chapter 28, verse 56, and it says, O Muhammad, indeed, O Muhammad, you do not guide whom you like. But Allah guides whom He wills. And it makes sense, I realize. Okay, so now I don't feel confused anymore. Allah gave me the answers that I need. Alhamdulillah. Embracing Islam changed me in so many levels. And okay, I am a single mom of 2, so I have to toughen up myself for my kids. I don't want them seeing me as a weak mother, because I have to put on a role to be a mother and a father of them. So I have to show to them that I'm tough, I can do this, we can do this. So I don't want them to see me as a weak mom. So being that I get so used to it that, alhamdulillah, my son finished as a lawyer and my daughter finished as a journalist. So both of them is done studying. So it adds to the feeling that, oh, I'm so proud of myself. I don't need anyone. I'm me. I just need me, And it's just because of being alone for so long, because my husband left us. So it just make me realize that, oh, I'm so tough. I don't need anybody. And I also have this, because I'm a single mom for so long, so I try to find friends, go to the clubbing, try to be in a social circle where I thought I could be happy, where I thought I could belong to someone, because you have to find somehow happiness in the loneliness that you've been to. And with my girlfriends, go to clubbing, drinking, try to outdo each other, which has the most expensive bags or shoes, and and Islam humbles me in so many ways. Actually, when I went to one of Islamic centers in Manama to study, I've seen sisters that's so, simple, modest, yet they look so beautiful. And that makes me realize you don't have to show everything. You don't have to be, revealing to make you look beautiful. And that's why I can say that Islam humbles me so much, and I say goodbye to the things I really want to what Allah wants me to do. Alhamdulillah. My kids, I can say they're very smart. They are very well open-minded because I let them to be like that. Actually, they don't have the same religion as I am. I let them choose what they want because I don't let my father, talk to me of them being in the same religion. I said, no, these are my children. Let them decide whatever religion they want to be. My friends, I get, mocked because they know me. I am the life of the party, as always. So I get mocked, laughed at, especially when I started wearing hijab. And I get a lot of words that, oh, it's just for a fashion statement, like she's trying to change her fashion. So, but then when they see me, seriously doing it, and most of my friends now starts asking why, and the only thing I can say is Allah's will, and I don't have to say anything anymore. The hardest part actually is my family, especially my dad. I'm a daddy's girl, and he has a family, brothers here, 5 brothers here in Bahrain, and we are all in the same religion. And it's quite a big community religion here, and we all know each other. When I didn't go to church after my Shahada, one of my uncles called me and said, why are you not going to church anymore? And I told him, I embrace Islam. And he said, did your father know that? I said, no. So realizing that any moment, because I tried to hide it at first, any moment that my uncle will call my father, I called my dad and I told him I embrace Islam. My dad cried, and because he was really devoted in his religion. And he asked me why. I said, right now, I can't ask you, but inshallah, in the future I can, and I hope you will understand and open your heart and mind to accept my decision. And he said, no, I cannot. But he cried because he said, I am his favorite daughter. And hearing my father at the end of the line crying, actually sobbing, I felt bad, but especially when I told him that my name now is Dana. And he said, oh, so you don't like the name now that I gave you? I said, no, it's not that. I told him, I was asking for your blessing because you are my father. And when I die, Baba, I told him, when I died, then my name is not so important. You know what Allah will call me? Bint Sulaiman, because my father's name is Sulaiman. So I told him, it's just your blessing, that's all I'm asking. But still, I didn't get it. But he never said anything. But I know my dad. He will just, he just don't want to say hurtful things to me. And I hope in the future. I'm actually scared to go home because I am the only one who turned back on my dad's religion. It's not only my dad's, it's his grandfather, his father, his forefather. So you know, now the only thing I ever forget to ask Allah is to soften my father's heart and to accept my decision. And I hope he will, inshallah. As I said before, there is a lot of rejection. Don't worry about rejection because sometimes people will reject you. But then I realized that Allah uses rejection to give His direction towards Him, so you can find the path towards Him. And as I said before, it humbles me a lot, and it makes me realize that it's not the material things that makes you happy. It's not. And I also realized that no matter how tried you make yourself tough, you need Allah. You cannot do it on your own. And I just realized that He's been with me all this time. That's why maybe I do believe that it's already predestined. And Allah took me from darkness to light. Alhamdulillah.